Okay, so I hope this shows up okay. I'm trying to hold it with trying to videotape with my iPad, and I'm assuming you already know how to do the slip knot part, and I'm using a pretty big hook. This is a 9mm hook, so just so the stitches are nice and big so you can see them better. And so you do your chain. You yarn over and pull it through, and you yarn over and pull it through, and yarn over and pull it through. And so that's my chain, kind of loose like that, because if you get it too tight, it'll kind of coil up on you, and you have to have room to poke your hook through when you do your first row. So let's do maybe a few more here. So, you want it to slip over your hook pretty easy, so it's not real tight on there. And what I was doing, what I was getting a habit of doing, is keeping the yarn way down here, and then I would get it really tight when you want to have the yarn up here. That's this, whatever size your hook is, that's the size your loops should be, kind of. Okay, so see how my chain is pretty loose and it's not tight and coiling up. Okay, so then now we're going to make our first row. So you're going to turn, and this is two ways you can do it for the first row. You can either go in here, or you can go in there. So I don't know if you see that. You could either pick up just that top one, or you could pick up both of them. I don't know if you pick this one up, or both. And it really kind of just depends on your preference. This makes it a little sturdier. So I'm going to go in that hole. So see, if you had 3 pieces of yarn, I'm going to pick up 2 of them. So then I'm going to yarn over and pull it through, so you have 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over and pull through. And that's your first single crochet. Okay, so then the next one, I'm going to separate this hole. So see, I have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pick up these 2. Yarn over, pull it through. I'm pushing my yarn back on the fat part of the hook. Yarn over and pull it through. There's your second single crochet. Okay, third one. 1, 2, 3 pieces of yarn. I'm going under these 2. Yarn over, pull it through. Yarn over, pull it through. Okay, and it doesn't really start to take shape until you have a couple more rows. Okay, see my 3 pieces of yarn? I'm going into the bottom one. Keep your stitches, the loops on here, fairly loose because you want your hook to be able to slide easy. And pull it through. And then I've got the next stitch here. I'm just 1, 2, 3, going under those 2, yarn over, pull it through the 2. Okay, the next one, I've got my 3 lining up here, go under these 2. Okay. Right. So don't get confused by this. This is where your stitch already is. So you're going into the next part. 1, 2, 3. Separate that. Go under there. You can see that. And then yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. Okay. There's my next one. Right there. pull it through, and then I've got the 3 there again. 3, I'm going under the 2, okay, and then this is where you started with your slip knot. So I'm going to show you, in this case I'm not going to go into this last one, I'm going to leave that, okay. So now you chain 1 by yarning over, I'm pulling it through, okay, then I'm going to turn my work, and this is where it got confusing to me. I didn't know if I was supposed to go here or here. I'm not going to go here because that's where my loop already is. See how my loop is coming through there already? Now, some pattern directions will tell you whether or not to go in the same place or not. For this purpose, we're not going to do it. Because when you had this loop before you chained 1, this is going to lay on top of that, see? So you don't need to go in there. Okay, so then the next hole you're going to go into, I don't know if you can see these 2 right here, and then this big hole here, that's where you're going with your hook, into the big hole. So you go through there. When you look at it this way, you see the 2 on top of your hook. You yarn over and you pull it through that, and then you have your 2 on your hook again, and then you yarn over and pull it through. Okay, now where's the next spot? See the big hole right there? When you turn it this way, you see that kind of the loop. Okay, you're going into the big hole right there. Again, this is simple lesson 1. There's other stitches when you get more advanced that you go somewhere else, but for right now this is simplistic single crochet. Okay, see the big hole there? That's where you're going to go. In there, yarn over, pull it through, keep it loose on your hook, and pull it through. And then it is kind of helixing a little bit, so just kind of pull it so it's turned straight. Go in the big hole. That's what it looks like from the top. Yarn over, pull it through, slide it back so it's loose, yarn over, pull it through both. Straighten it out again. There's the big hole you want to go into. Yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. So just kind of make it a habit to keep your loop back here. That might be why your stitches are uneven. Okay, there's the big hole I'm going into. That's what it looks like from the top. Yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. There's the big hole. Yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. Okay, then this is going to be your last one right there. That big hole. So that you have the 2 together on top like that. Yarn over and pull it through. Now I didn't count how many chains I did, but to count your stitches, you can either count these, see those little sections there, or you can count these on top, how they kind of look like little hearts or V's or I don't know. So I would say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, an uneven number. And on the top we should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one here was your chain 1. So that counts as your first stitch. Okay, so we're at the end. We're going to chain one again and turn it around. Okay, now we're going to start this next row. We're not going to go here. We're going to go here. So see, when you pull it into there, it lays over that, and that's what you want. So I think it's a little bit easier to see where you're going now that we got some bulk to this. So you go in there, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. Next one, right there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, this is where you go, in there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, right there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, right there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. This hole again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And then this is where you want to go so when you turn it this way, you see your loop on the top of the hook. Can you see that? Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And then let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to do one more. And the biggest hole is right there. So poke it through there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. And then see, now it's sort of starting to take some shape. And you can play with it to get it to shape up too. Okay, chain one. And then again, we're going to skip over that one. This is going to be our first one we go into. Here. See how it lays on top of that? This counts as your first stitch, so you don't need to go in there. So you're going to go into the big hole, yarn over, pull through, go into the big hole here, yarn over, pull through, there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and I think we got to do one more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we got to do one more. So right in there. Okay, so they're pretty even.